Hi, get comfortable here. First time of being on this video setup here. But today, I wanted to talk about the Podcaster system, this Rodecaster Pro. That's the proper name of it, because I've had this machine for about 3 weeks now, and having been in radio, I'll be 6 years on radio, both internet radio and FM radio here in Nevada. I was just amazed, blown away by what this piece of equipment can do. Anybody that's been in radio and doesn't have any background in radio engineering or audio engineering or video production can basically take this machine and within just a few minutes, literally, be up and running and giving professional audio. In conjunction, if you're doing video like I am, I have it plugged into my camera right now from one of the headphone jacks, and you're up and running. You don't have any problem with production problems, quality of your audio problems. Everything is adjustable right in the Rodecaster Pro. Now, I did check out the Zoom product, and I believe it's called the Podcaster 8 or Pod 8 or PD 8 or something like that. And I actually have their what's it called? PodTalk P4. I have a PodTalk P4 that is a fantastic piece of equipment by Zoom. And it's not as, it doesn't have the in-depth features that this Rodecaster Pro has, but still, basically I went on Amazon and checked prices, and there's a guy that was selling these P4s for $159. Now this Rodecaster Pro cost me $599. So there was quite a difference in the price. But I wanted the extra features. I was willing to pay for the extra features, and so I went ahead and bit the bullet on this one. So what do you get with this? Well, you have a chance to plug in 4 different microphones if you want to have a roundtable discussion. Now, I've used it. I have a radio show on Revolution Radio that's Wednesdays and Fridays, and I have a permanent guest on my show. I guess you'd have to say co-host on Wednesdays. And so I have 2 of the microphones going, and everything works perfect. I can adjust his microphone and his earphones to how it sounds best from him, and also how he listens through the headphones. Because let's face it, all of us have different voice qualities. You can adjust the quality of the voice right in the Rodecaster Pro. So if you have too high of a voice, you can make it lower. If you have too lower of a voice, you can make it higher. Now, I'm not giving you all the technical terms here, because again, I'm just a guy that does radio. I love doing radio, and I'm starting to do these podcasts now where they're video. I guess you have to call them vlogs, and this will be up on YouTube. As you know, this is where you're watching it. But I've played around with YouTube in the past, and hit and miss here and there. And one of the problems again is the quality of the product. Now, I'm hoping this is the first video that I've done with the Rodecaster, and so we're going to see how this turns out. But basically, you can just do stuff with this thing. It's got sound pads on here. I can have a introduction to the show. I can give it funny different sounds and stuff like that off of this sound pad. But you can also record your own sound pads. There's 8 showing, and I believe you have another 8 that you can add to that. That's plenty of sound pads. If you want to have an advertisement, or if you want to do an introduction to your show and have it already recorded, and a ending of your show, You can already have it set up on one of these pads and then just punch it and the audio automatically goes out. You can do Bluetooth phone calls. You can do regular phone calls where you got it coming from your phone directly into the phone line in the back of the Rodecaster Pro. Mute buttons. There's literally nothing that I can think of that you would need other than this piece of equipment. And of course, you have the expense you have there. But if I flip this camera around and showed you all of the equipment, and underneath the a table in here are the boxes of equipment, because again, being a naive, never before done video or podcast or audio, any of that stuff, a lot of trial and error, a lot of trial and error. There's literally thousands of dollars worth of equipment that I've bought. I have about 10 different microphones. I might do a microphone video too, because right now I'm dealing with the Rode podcast microphone. But I've got the Zoom microphones, the new Z1s, I think they're called. I've got the on and on and on. But anyway, we'll see how this goes. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to get off here and get this up online. And first I'm going to check it out, of course. So this is like, I guess, a YouTube preview of Rodecaster Pro. Have a great day.